In the early 90s, I took classes in how to restore furniture and upholstery and painting, and then I started a very small workshop like this, even smaller, in the attic where I lived, and people gave us broken furniture and we fixed it up, and then we started making things from reused material. People don't know the difference between reuse and recycle. It's a huge difference between burning this table for energy, that's recycle, and to fix it up and sell it again, that's reuse. I see a world where we reuse all the virgin resources that we take out. We pretty much proved that it is possible. A modern piece of furniture that is being mass-produced today, the raw material comes from many different places and sources, like oil for the filling, or cotton for the fabric, or iron from the mines. All of these things are virgin resources from the nature. After it ends up in the factory and it being produced, spewing out CO2, producing it, it goes to middle warehouses, and then it goes out to different shops, and then there's loads of people taking their cars to see the furniture. And anyway, after it's been around in people's homes for about 5 years, it ends up in a landfill. And then we take out new virgin material and the whole thing starts again. Whereas I think it's much better to use, reuse, or produce out of reused material in such a good quality that it lasts for a few hundred years. And if it breaks, fix it up, maybe redesign it, and then use it again. The past 15, 20 years, that's what I've been wanting to do, but in a massive scale, in an industrial scale. And then about 3 years ago, we got permission to be present inside the recycling stations in Stockholm. We're working with 2 recycling stations, and between 500 and 3,000 cars on average every day go there and throw big things away. It was mind-blowing just after a few hours to see this mountain of usable, reusable things, nice things that I knew somehow we could find a customer or somebody who wanted to use these things again. We carried everything by hand. It was just me and my wife and one more person. Here's my wife, by the way, and partner. She's working very, very hard. She makes sure that everything is working behind the scene. This would not have been without her, simply. I think it's very simple to realize the benefits for everyone to reuse these things. It is a cultural heritage at the same time. If we had a recycling or reusing chain, how much CO2 would we save? How many jobs would we create? How much money would we save? What would be the long term? How many less trucks would we have to buy? How many factories that spew out CO2 can we shut down? What would be the impact for the economy and the environment and the well-being of people if we do this big time?